Hey guys, John Hennessey here, and you saw my GT350R with our Hennessey power pack, our tune, and cold air intake on the dyno. Stock exhaust, stock headers, so the car's already got a great sound anyway. We can make more noise and pick up a little bit more power with the headers and long tube headers and the high flow cats, but a really nice increase in horsepower and torque at the rear wheels as compared to stock. And you can see that gain in horsepower, you know, really down at even at 3,800 RPM, and all the way out to the 8,000. He's letting out just short of red line, right there around 7,900 RPM. But when you start looking at that, at the graph, the red being the aftermarket, the power pack, and the blue line being the stock baseline horsepower, at 7,000 RPM, the 350R with the 5.2 liter Voodoo engine from Ford makes 451 at the wheels. With intake and tune, we're at 489. I mean, that's 38 horsepower at the rear wheels. So again, the peak gain, stock versus modified, is about 30 horsepower at the wheels, and the peak torque gain here probably down in the 4,700 RPM range is about 30 horsepower at the wheels. But there's bigger gaps, and even again the torque at 7,000 RPM is improved by 28 foot-pounds. Now, we're not going to get a 70 or 80 horsepower or foot-pound increase like we get in the Focus RS. That car's turbocharged. This engine's normally aspirated. So the 5.2 Voodoo engine from Ford is already very highly tuned from the factory. But I'm really proud of my guys for getting us this kind of boost in power. And again, it's not at one place at the top of the RPM band between 6,500 and 7,500 RPM. It's really throughout the entire rev range. And I would argue that if you were running in some sort of a spec series with other similarly modified cars, and you go to a horsepower truck like Circuit of the Americas, you know, having this gain in power, I bet it's worth, the same driver, it's worth a couple, 3 car lengths, or certainly enough to get around somebody on the straightaway. So if you're out there, you got a stock 350 or 350R, and you want to mess with your buddy who has one, that's a great way to get an increase in power, have a nice seat of the pants feel, improvement of acceleration, whether you're driving on the street or on a road course, and not break the bank. This entire package with the intake, tune, with the handheld programmer is $12.95. It's available now. We've already shipped out a few kits, and a lot of the questions we get, people ask, well, will it void my warranty? Well, no, it won't void your warranty. I've done 25 years. We've modified from Vipers to Corvettes to Mustangs to you name it, thousands of cars. I don't know of one single person that ever had his warranty voided because he had an intake and a tune. In worst case scenario, you can always take the intake and take the intake off. You can reload your stock tune back in the controller if you got to go into the dealership and get a warranty recall or a reflash, or you just want to, you've leased your car, you want to trade it in, you want to keep your stock stuff, you still can do that. So real simple, bang for the buck. The next jump up is to throw in the long tube headers, which is our HP 575 package. The long tubes pick up another 25 or 30 to the wheels. You've heard that on some previous videos. And then really the next big jump is jumping up to our 750, 800 horsepower supercharged packages, which you may have already seen, and we may talk a little bit about more in the future. But again, HP's power pack, again, 30 horsepower at the wheels, 20 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels. That power gain is all the way from 3,500 to 8,000 RPM, and would take a qualified mechanic maybe an hour or two to install it. Do-it-yourselfers, if you're used to doing simple things in cars, then I don't think it'd be that big of a deal either. So let us know your questions and comments at the bottom of the video, and if you want to place an order, you can just go to our website and click the order, and usually orders go out within about a week of placement. So thanks for tuning in, and talk to you in the next video.